What's up, guys? How's your pizza cooking in your oven? It's C-Camp, and we got another game, association game. I did just recently post an MLB 11 The Show, but gonna come back to my favorite season in the Pacers. So I do want to make a shout out pretty quickly here to G-Town F-Ball 27, I believe the name is. He told me to get Luke Richard Mbah-a-Moute, and boy, what a great man he is. He is a great player, and he's my second sixth man on this Indiana Pacers squad. So I'm pretty excited with Luke Richard. So we're taking on the Nuggets, as you can see, an ugly 2-16 coming into this affair with them. And we're on the road trying to get a steal from Denver. And Roy Hibbert here wins the tip. And Danny Granger misses that long apparent two, but Wilson Chandler, the acquired player throughout the year, Wilson Chandler able to score, and Roy Hibbert for some reason brings up the ball, but Granger throws it down. Roy Hibbert showing off the passing ability from a center. Don't expect that much, and with weekly practice, I have been very much improving Roy Hibbert to a 78 overall now. Without team chemistry, though, because we have no team chemistry on this team. Without team chemistry, we could be much better. And Danny Granger jamming it down like a man-child. But that was just facaz. And Aaron Aflalo going to work. That was a pretty nifty move. And right now, I don't like where this is going. But Roy Hibbert pulling off a Kobe Bryant impression. And Roy Hibbert has been awesome. So one more thing I'm going to talk about right now. This Pacer team and I have officially turned that play style into simulation sliders. So we will be using simulation sliders. That is why we used to use default, and that is why the score used to be 150 to 150. So, you know, I do like this new style because it's more realistic, and simulation game, in my opinion, can go much farther than a default. And there aren't any amazingly deep shots as you would expect from something in a default. So, getting a little back to the gameplay here, they find Wilson Chandler, who goes up for the jam, and he gets it to go. They're up by 10 early. I don't like where this is going right now, but Tony Parker finds Luke Richard, gives a little up fake, has to throw it up there, but he gets hacked by Kenyon Martin, who gets called for his second personal foul. And I'm going to show off a little Luke Richard in he does have a little bit of a tough free throw shot, but I have been able to understand it and been able to do it. So it's been pretty easy. Aaron Aflalo left alone, but can't get it to go. I'm not exactly sure how he missed that, but Tony Parker gonna drive in. Doesn't get it to go, but he finds Darrell Wright, and Luke is cutting to the basket like a man, and he finds him home for the jam. Darrell Wright and Luke, two acquired players in the season, are working awesome. But Raymond Felton says, we are monsters in this game, and I am a New York Knick, so I shall be better than you. An old New York Knick, excuse me, but it's time winding down. Not the greatest play by Raymond Felton. Getting nowhere. I almost think he went backwards on that one, but I guess that didn't work. So Eric Gordon is going to find Carl Landry with the up fake on Kenyon, and Carl throwing it down easily. And here's a little instant replay. Carl Landry going up once again and throws it down. So Kenyon Martin getting a little bit of a roll right there. Not the best, but he tries it again. All of the good things must come to an end for them, and we're running with it. Keon Dooling is, though, going to slow things down and finds Drew Gooden with the up fake, and Eli can't do anything about it, and Gooden is able to score. I'm going to tell you now that I will be maybe coming out with a little bit of a playbook shower of a video, because I have sort of changed my playbook as of my last game. So I believe this is a little bit of an upsetting play here, because Ty Lawson kind of chucked one up at the last second, but he got it back. And Carl Landry with the one-handed fist, I am bigger than you, stronger than you move. And he finds Wilson on the play. And going back to what I was saying, you know, I just think that I'm going to show a little bit of my playbook. So because I have officially, I watch Great Story Bro a great announcer, commentator. I would watch him. He's great, actually. So there's Kurt Thomas, a former Bull, apparently. And anyway, so what was I saying? Oh yes. Getting back to a little bit of the commentating. I will be making a video probably with my playbook. So I hope you like it. It will be probably. Oh, and also MLB 11 The Show is not my highest priority right now. All you 11 The Show fans. Maybe when we get into like June, or not June, that's way too far. Maybe when we get into about mid-May, I might make MLB 11 The Show my highest priority. But you can tell me now. You can comment on my channel if you want me to do more 11 The Show videos right now. I mean, you might like them more with Bubba Wackett. But I don't know, so go ahead and tell me. But I think right now, as of now, we're going to be sticking with NBA 2K11. So back to the gameplay. Kind of a stupid talk right there, but anyway. I go to the basket with Danny Granger, and he gets fouled. So going to the line, hitting the first on that slightly late but okay release. And I am pretty excited with this potential team, only because this Indiana team, I believe. Oh, by the way, I will be coming out with it the first off season, maybe in the next couple of weeks. So, going to warn you all as the clock winding down. I find Granger, but nothing can happen, and we are ugly. And we have just played ugly in this game. We're down by 17. Here's the halftime report. We are shooting 41%, 0 for 9 from 3, 20 rebounds, 11 turnovers. And there's some stats. Roy Hibbert with 6 points, and probably the biggest but not surprising stat from Roy Hibbert, 3 blocks already in the first half. He always does that for me. And I find Eric Gordon, who cuts and somehow gets it to go. Kind of chucked it up there, but anyway, it goes in. So Tony Parker able to find Granger from scary deep, and he hits that one. Yes, sir. And right now, Granger guarding Wilson Chandler. Wilson trying to beat Kobe, and yes, he can beat Kobe. 20 points already for the young man out of DePaul. And we get an easy steal right there, and Granger trying to will his team back into this one with a terrible shot release. Still gets it to go. And a little bit of a hop step with Tony Parker, gets it to fall, and 1. And we are coming back in this game. We are only down by 8 with the missed free throw by Parker. But we get it back, and we run with it. And I find Eric Gordon, who somehow, after a lot of time on the top of the basket, he gets it to go. And Kenyon Martin, a 2-time block with Danny Granger and Luke Richard. We're down by 6. Make that 4. Eric Gordon with the throwdown. There's a little bit of a Pacer instant replay. Eric Gordon with the throwdown. I am excited. We are down by 4. And I have a crossover. I try to use quick isolation on that, but Danny Granger just throws one up there, and he has willed his team back into this game. He wants this game badly. And Granger gonna post up Raymond Felton in a little bit, and here he does. And here he does so. So on a little guy like Raymond Felton, no sir. Danny Granger is just too much bigger than you. So that was pretty awesome. And trying to be Kobe, but Roy Hibbert with, I believe, his 5th block of the game on that one. And we're running again. And I find Gordon, and we have taken the lead. The Indiana Pacers have officially taken the lead from being down 17 points at the half. But all good things must come to an end. Wilson Chandler gets it to go, and we are down by 5 right now. And I find Drew Gooden, who finds back to Granger. He still wants this game so badly. Gets it to go. Granger got 20 points already. Woo! And here's Parker with a nifty cross. Throwing it up there, gets fouled by Lawson, who was actually injured at the beginning of the game. He was hurt. I don't know exactly how he is playing, but he is just too excited and too hyped up for him not to play. So I don't know why he'd be hyped up to play such a terrible team. And Roy Hibbert trying to go to work here on a smaller I believe Francisco Eli it might have been. Oh no, it was Sheldon Williams, I believe. And he gets it to go. So the clock is winding down. They're going to give it to their main man. Apparently he's their star player. When you look at the starting lineups, he is their star player. So here's on the drive. Ryan's probably their best player in this game. And somehow Wilson Chandler to end the third quarter gets it to go. And Kenyon Martin, you know, he's just been very lucky in this game. He's been very lucky. And for some reason I pushed up with Eric Gordon here. And I find Eric, but then the steal and Carl and Roy are just too slow for a point guard speed. And they jam it home with Raymond Felton. So we're down by 8, running a little 13 cross with Eric Gordon, and he gets it to go. So we're down by 6 here. You never know, we might not lose. Eric Gordon left alone. What is he gonna do? He calls for the quick pick and roll. This is a pretty nice play, I must admit. Gordon going up with the one-handed throwdown. That was nasty. And a little bit of a mismatch here. Roy Hibbert trying to guard Wilson Chandler here, but he was trying to guard Raymond Felton. So now it's on Wilson Chandler. And I jump stupidly, and Ty Lawson gets his first points of the game. A little bit of sad play there. And Danny Granger with a mismatch, finding Roy Hibbert, who's got a mismatch, and Aaron Aflalo. He's too strong. Excuse me, I wasn't going to push you over for this bucket to go. And a little bit of an odd play here. Danny Granger, a little bit of an awesome play in my opinion. Granger finds Gordon, who's trying to go to work, and Carl Landry comes out of nowhere and jumps about 20 feet in the air and gets it to dunk home. You could see only his head there. His head just came out of it was almost like a head came out of a Venus flytrap. What was that? But, you know, we're down by 10 here. I mean, good plays can happen, but you got to answer back, and Denver does right there. And a blocking foul right there, just going to show a little bit of a blocking foul on Wilson Chandler. And Tony Parker, Eric Gordon with the ball. Eric Gordon finds Granger. And Granger really wants this game, obviously. He gets it to go. He's got 23 points. Hasn't scored much since that 1-3 you saw. And Granger again gets it to go. And we're down by 4. And now we're down by 6 here with 36 seconds. They know what they got to do. We got to find Gordon. Left alone. Ba-bang! Eric Gordon, baby. Yeah. Right now, Raymond Felton, their star apparently. This was probably the dagger. Carl Landry with the stupid shooting foul. And that is going to end the game. I'm going to tell you now, it is going to end the game for us. We are going to go into a slump of 2-17. We haven't won one since that Orlando game. So here's the end of the game here. Granger trying to get one up to go. No, we lose by 7, 103-96. You guys can probably guess who the player of the game was. It's Wilson Chandler. Wilson Chandler getting the player of the game award, obviously. And here's some stats. Granger with 28 points. Gordon with 26. Roy Hibbert 14. Carl Landry 13. Tony Parker had 11 assists. All around good stats. Not great from my bench, though. Darrell Wright with 0 points. Not expecting that. And here's some Denver stats right about now. So, thanks for watching all. 11 the show and 2K will come to you in a little bit. See ya.